Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I was just thinking, I was just taking straight back to where we were last time. Obviously, I've stuck the guar greenhouse down on loads of Let's Play, and I've even done it on Let's Play since. I've never had any issues. So whether there's something either with the greenhouses that are here already, or which one is this? Yeah, I've just changed the icon on my BI. Hopefully for the last time this time. I really like this one. Well, I really like the other ones, but right, so which is this one? It is the Super Olive and the Soy Super Bean. So these two of those ones. Right, so yeah, we've put the Bionic Straw Factory down, but without the Guar Green greenhouse, it really is very silly. There's just no point in doing it. So let's just try and save the game. I've set Courseplay going on the field across rather than the normal worker because I've got to be on it. And also we've got proper names. So I've got a lot of my family members as names, and the rest are Star Wars characters. So yeah, as I always did in FS22. So that's Trey. Right. Okay, so let's save the game, see what happens. Because there's been updates and things like that. See if it is. I think. Yeah, let's just shift myself out the way. I think we're going to need to I keep forgetting how. I might take this mod out. I can't get used to the spongy brakes, and let's just push those along over there. Do nicely, and then I think. I'll save it once more so that this is all done. Yeah, otherwise you do it all over again. It's one of those things that I've done no end of times when you do these type of tricks and then you do it and you think, oh, but I've got all that work to do that I did. So yeah, let's just save it again. And then we'll try once more and see if the game has settled down, whether there's been an update or what to actually do this. Were we going to do the Guar Green? I think we were. I think, yeah, we were saying, yeah, Marty's also asked for us to do pigs as well. So I think I'm going to not do the horses. So we may keep the horse field as a field and get rid of the building. So that I've got extra space. It's not like we're not doing it. So we're not doing it for the cash anyway. So we know that. But right, generators, greenhouses. I've saved it again. So guar, olive, rice, large, great, guar bean greenhouse, and we do want it that way, don't we? Oh, is this the one I've been playing with that I did the other way around? Yes, it is. It is. So this one might be wrong anyway. Yeah, this is the standard. That might not be right. Now, if I did put that one down, it could well be me that actually caused it to crash because that's not finished. I didn't realise it was allowing it to do that. It's typical. The trailer's in the way now. Typical. Weekend shift. I thought it shifted it out of the way enough, but obviously not. Yeah, I've been doing quite a lot. Oh well, you can see the icons I've just changed. That took me quite a while actually. It was one of those laborious tasks. I thought, oh, you've set a task for Saturday morning. You shouldn't be having a bit of fun now, not like doing this job. But yeah, we are now going to do this. Hopefully. So yeah, it could have been me then that did do that. I'd forgotten that. Yeah, I was only seeing the thing after just looking at these and thinking, hang on a minute, isn't that on the wrong side? And I thought, yeah, that's the one I'm working on, isn't it? Oh, okay. Is it bits of straw or something? Or surely that's not. Might be. Oh, it's sort of. I think the skirt fabric. This is the last one we were going to stick on anyway, wasn't it? Really. So I think. If we go this side and try to match the other one, the skirt size should just about. Oh wow. Yeah, I tend to do most of my productions with very little skirts, especially these ones, the corner silos, which are deliberately made to be very sort of tight, you know, as in like they're really not got much. They're meant for tight spaces. I apologise. It's when you're trying to concentrate on doing two things at the same time. Right, so then let's just... what did we do last time? Let's save the game. Is that wise? And didn't it go wrong straight away, or did it go wrong at a certain time? I can't remember. Oh, we do want some manure. We will want to fill it with water. I have actually mucked around with my... oh, be careful. With my large tanker, the medium tanker, and I made it larger. But I don't know which version it is. So yeah, some of the icons are going to be the wrong way around as well. I'm going to have to go after this session or over the weekend. Some of them are going to be the wrong way around. Right, so I just wanted to change all of the icons at the same time. So right, we want manure. Should be enough for a long while, actually. Yeah, for this amount of manure on that particular one. And then we'll fill it completely with water, so that won't take very long, with it only being 30 odd tons. Yeah, it's hard to get used to this, and I've had lots of chance to it. It's sort of like it's... I suppose it is when one thing I always find when you get a new car, it's always that couple of weeks of adjustment where you like need to adjust to the driving, the width of the car, and all those type of foibles that are different from your last car. And it does take a bit of... So if you're playing on a game where I don't know, I think your brain's quite amazing at doing it, actually, because thinking about it, although what I'm saying is true, your brain has got the ability to jump into something completely different. And like, I mean, we win Farm Simulator, all of us virtual farmers jump into in and out of multiple tractors with slightly different sort of like driving, how good they are at driving, all that type of stuff. So is that... It's taller. I think I did it taller. Is it this one I actually changed? I made it slightly longer. Because I've got one that was... I've got two that were the same size exactly, but one was like, in the game, larger. So it didn't make much sense on... It's the oil mill. Yeah, right. So then, water. Well, we can actually get that from this down here. Now, this has got narrows, but this trailer hasn't. I've altered the wheels. I had a problem with the wheel. It was like we've got a bit of metal coming through, so, yeah. Still not quite got the liquids bits right. Need to change that a little. Still not quite right. I think it was the other model, actually, so I'm not sure this is the right one. Yeah. No, this was not the one I haven't changed. This is the same as it ever was. Yeah, it's the one, medium tanker. It's got the new liquids icon that I've got. That the one ooh, wow, that is heavy. But then again, I suppose it would be really. It is this one. So I think, well, yeah, I mean, no, we could still do more. So we're going to need another one, actually. I'm not going to put... I normally try and save myself a bit and I put a tap outside of everyone, but you know, it's not that far to go, although it's a bit of a pain to go over the field, but we'll do it once more. Yeah, the narrows are not assisting. Or the weight of the trailer more likely is very, very heavy. Especially on these furrows, which is realistic. Yeah, Giant say it is a... There's an awful lot of realism I've got in this with the mods that I've actually got. And so far, unlike FS22, I've got a lot of mods in that I tried for a bit, and they were sort of partially worked, but then like they also caused issues. A lot of mods that were sort of aimed at realism that when you actually use them were a bit of a pain. Right, so we really need to stick that on. Save the game once more, because if this goes wrong, I'll just remove it. If like we now get it crash and burn as soon as we switch it on, because I believe that was the thing when we switched this on. But I do think it's true what I said. I don't think it was, but we shall see, because it didn't take very long for it to go crash and burn. So yeah, it will be literally... Didn't we speed time up? Wasn't that what did it? Something about needs to be 0 or something. Let's just try that. Speeding time up a little bit to an hour. So that it literally goes through till 2 o'clock. It may well be that it was actually that I put the wrong Guarbean greenhouse, and in which case it probably would crash and burn because it's not ready. It's not, yeah, and I've got to be careful about that. I might even, yeah, I've got a trick that I call it like a, change the name so Giants doesn't like it. Yeah, basically it doesn't see it as a mod, even though it's in the mods folder, and to me it's the way that I usually edit them so that they're sitting in there. Yeah, these are the ones. There's a few like this. I just did all of the icons, but I did them, most of them need to be this way around, but some of them don't, and this one obviously doesn't, so it needs changing. Yeah, I need to like do that. There's going to be a few models like that where, again, no, most of these are alright. Is that moving? It's odd. It'll be this. It will, yeah. There's a few of these I need to change where I did it in a certain way of saving the file. Now, I'd imagine, surely you're about done. Well, that's looking good so far. Let's just check. There's no red writing. Oh, yeah, there is, but that's actually completely greenhouse wood. Huh? That's not mine. FS25 greenhouse wood. Wood palette. That's not me. No, it's not. I haven't made a greenhouse wood. Definitely not. So, greenhouse wood. No, it's all about greenhouse wood, that is. My oil plant's small, which is a graphics glitch, which is really not anything special. It's not going to crash the grain. Eat the game, even though it does look like it's terribly serious. Ooh, not bad timing. Oh, we've got just, yeah, we'll manually finish that last bit out of the, around the edge, but that is a cracking job. It is. So we're not crashed and burned, so it probably was down to me. And yeah, I did want to do lots of modding, but I must admit, as I've got older, I'm trying to be a bit more balanced and a bit more. And I sort of thought, you know, I really need to have a bit of a chill. Although I want to get on with the modding. I mean, I'm not going to do too much. I have said this. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure that Giants are particularly liking my sort of things. Now, I've tried to toe the line. I am really trying to toe the line so that everything I do meets what Giants are requesting. They threw one of my mods out straight away, and I'm like, hang on a minute. They even changed it. I don't know whether it was the way that Giants, where you put your mods in, is very confusing, especially for someone who's never done it before. But I have done it a few times. I've done them 9 times, but I still find it rather strange. It's not a very friendly. There's not much instruction, and it's not very friendly in the way that it's done. Yeah, no, we did it all. I think. Did we? No, we didn't miss this bit. Yeah, so it's a bit disconcerting the way it's done. It's hard to understand what they're wanting you to do. But I mean, obviously you get used to it because other modders must find it exactly the same and just get used to it. So I'm trying to get used to it, and I have done it 9 times. But obviously I've never done the updates. I've only done 2 or 3 times. So I've done the updates to the mods. I'm not going to do them all because I'm going to toe the line until I can see Giants are being fair. I'm not going to do like 90 mods for Giants to throw 89 of them out, or they're not interested in any, or whatever, because it's a waste of my time. I'm going to do 2 or 3. I've got the lizard spreader that I've done, and I've got the self-sufficiency, which was one of the first things I put in with the new models. Now that one's still under review, so that's like not a fail, or wasn't. I'm going to check over the weekend because I haven't checked on Friday, and they could well have yeah, because the time of waiting for testing is really minimal, and it is a retest. But one of them I did, and they'd literally thrown it sort of straight out for no reason, which that one I didn't get. So we're going to like immediately sell that because we're not doing this at all. Oh no, we are not the sheep barn. It's this one here, I believe. Yeah, the horse barn. Let's sell that. Yes. Do we actually get? Does it do? It does. That's what I was hoping it did. So we sort of gain a field. Brilliant. Okay then. So Did we buy the... No, we didn't. We're gonna, but this is what Marty would like me to buy. So we will do. But I just don't want to overdo everything. You know, like I always find it gets sort of stressful if you like doing too much. So we're going to have to try to incorporate them. I think with us, I mean, what we're trying to do is already quite in, you know, we've really have gone very production rich. I did sort of say that to Marty. I think I did. I think I said that. I'm doing the straw factory everywhere. I've said that. So this should really start to have a little bit of hats and baskets. Should do straw plenty, and guar glue is missing. We didn't sell the guar beans to distribute, did we? So that's not much use. And we have got a little bits in... Oh, no, I've done it again. Oh, we keep doing this. It's me being silly, actually. So I want to distribute. Right, okay, so that should... I was going to say, it usually does all of them. So that should distribute. And the plants are growing. Brilliant. I do love this. It's this and the soybeans that actually did the models. I really do like this. I'm going to do the others as well. It's just that these are my own. So I really wanted to sort of like, oh, we've got more stones to do, haven't we? Then soy super beans we've not switched on. That's not going to super olives. They are all active. Super oil mill, soy super bean greenhouse. Okay. Right, fantastic. And we want not to spawn, but we want to distribute. And that is distributing to the... No, that's true. What are we doing with that sort of super beans? I've confused myself now. Field silo, mini self-sufficiency, super dairy, super oil mill. No, it's not, but this is this. Have I actually seen this? How do you know? This is my maiden voyage of this. It's very similar to like what we did, but yeah, no, there's a few little weird things going on at the top. I don't kind of do much about that, but from a distance, it looks, and they do look exactly as they should do. So why did we place soy super beans? Because that is for my... what is it for? I'm trying to think. Soy super beans. Was that we were going to go into the crisp factory? It was, yeah. That's for the crisp factory. So were we going to go crisps? We're going to do potatoes? Looks like we were. Have we got a planter then? I apologise for this. But there's got to be a reason that I did it. So we must have a Grimmy, surely. Or we could have the lizard one that's the Pilatus potato header. We did it for that because we've got the potato header. So, but we do need to plant some potatoes, which I suppose we've got the... Oh, that is the other thing. Giants have put the buying and selling like on steroids now. Is this... No, this has not got any plants. I'm going to have to change that because it looks awful. It does have absolutely nothing. Yeah, the sales are now completely different. You literally get like lots of things. It may be that you need to go through till tomorrow, but you always get way more than that. Well, I've not seen any day where you don't get anything now. A fent. Oh, it's a big fent as well. We could actually afford it. Do we need... Yeah, I remind myself that it's been a few days since I've been on. So what have we got? I think we could probably... Fent 1038... We've already got. There's the Xylon. Oh, that's right. We've got this a funny colour, isn't it? John Deere. Big John Deere. Lizard. I think we probably could actually squeeze it. The McCormick. I think we probably could do with one, if I'm honest. We've got the Rabber, I know. We've got the Senebogen, and we've got the Universal 650 Plus. Yeah, no, I think I've just not what I've... No, we're going to keep it. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not... we will buy that, I think, and just that. No, if we're keeping it for ourselves, it doesn't matter if it's got those. Some of these have the Oh, I like. Oh, I actually do like those. I'm not sure they suit it, but it is a bit nice. Yeah, it's the design lines that some of them do that really add a huge amount of cash to these. With passenger without underbody light. Blue. I don't think that matches. The red would be better. Front grille lights. Green. 3 colours. You'll see them. Yeah, they won't see them now. Flags. Toolbox. Wow, this has been pimped somewhat, has it not? Yeah, that is. That's like a pink. I think we'll change that to more of a ready. I like the fact that it's pink chrome. So Voltra. Oh, but it just. That said pink chrome. Why does it now not say pink chrome? Ah, you've lost the chrome, haven't you? Oh, well, why have we lost the metallic then? Because it was the icon. So metallic. I haven't got any metallics. You've got to go on to the other custom, haven't you, to make metallic. Let's go red. Yeah, you lose quite a lot of hue if you do that. So select. Can't really tell much more, but you know, it is nice. So let's buy it. Yeah, 396. Happy with that. 185,493. Yes, because we are making a lot of cash. The 7.4 meter. No, we're not selling anything. It's just not worth it. So another tractor. We do need some. It is true. Yeah, I mean big ones. Right, so the McCormick. We were busy across the road, weren't we? We'd just about finished. Before we had finished, we've even pulled it across. And then we abandoned ship, literally to... right, so we need to tip the stones into the self-sufficiency and make a bit of... We will... I am going to still get through the winter before I, do all of the animals. Yeah, the ones anymore, should I say. Yeah, so the pigs and the sheep. Ooh, we have rain. Why is that not? Oh, because it's actually quite a really tight. I need to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's a bit too tight. I could use stone pick in the rain. Is it actually? No, it's got to be a piece of equipment or something that you're hearing. Yeah, so really we've only got 3. The rabba, again, it is not a bad thing. Oh no, it is a baby water buffalo. I was going to say it looked like one of the deers for a second, but it is not. No, it has got stones. I can see them. Alright, so let's set this going on field 89. And it should just be able to generate, because it should remember the settings from last time. And save course. 9 point. I'm going to call it 9.5. I know it will only do it. I think it's 9.4, even though it's oh, it does say 9.5 this time. Okay, so we will do first. Yeah, I find I've sort of trying to make an inner vow that any kind of stone picking we're not using the in-game, because it's a nightmare. It really is awful. I mean, Courseplay. I've done a short run on Moss Valley. I've done 2 short runs on Moss Valley, and I am out because and I was going to do it as well as this, because I'd sort of promised that I would do a full Let's Play on Moss Valley, but it unlike this, and it was that made it come to mind, was the fact that obviously Cavalier Roy. Now we all expect a bit of blocking, and not all map makers are gamers. That's what a point that I made on Moss Valley, but Cavalier Roy's no stranger to mechanics or gaming. Now, look at the size of that, the field edge. Now, Cavalier Roy knows that these things reverse on. Now, you're going to get a bit of blocking, but when a map maker gives enough of a headland for the workers, I'm just staying on this for a minute, they all reverse a lot. and it gets them into a lot of trouble. Now, if they reverse and they've got a tree on the edge of that thing, they're going to block and they're going to remain blocked. Then they need to start at this point in the field now. So map makers really have to work. Yeah, no blocking at all. Cavalier Roy's got this spot on. So as a player, certain maps, I might start to do some map reviews, but I'm not going to do it like everybody else, because everybody does it the same way, and I just think it's not what I want. If I want someone, what I would want is someone to point out the good and the bad on a map, as in from a mechanics. I get all of my things are mechanics. That's just the way that I am. So you're gonna play to your strengths. That, just look at that. Let's just watch it on this corner, because these are the bits where they reverse on the corners that get them into trouble. And then you get all this block. And this is what I was getting on Moss Valley. It was blocked. I had the last session where it looked like I'd spat my dummy out. I didn't spit my dummy out, but I literally did think, this is just too much. Now, Dahim, Cali, you do get blocked, but it's not blocked. Cali also knows. Now, Cavalier Roy's done this so well. Credit to him as a fantastic map maker. And that's going to get blocked probably at that thing that's on the edge of the field. Now, we all know most drivers are capable of going past it, but we also know that this is not that kind of game. It really, is going to, like, say, blocked when it gets to that, because it's just the way it is. Or maybe it will totally not care at all. It's not a standard worker. Yeah, that's true. It's cosplay. Cosplay is like not so choosy. It will like do, and it'll leave it at the edge of the. Yeah, it's true. They push bales around and all sorts thinking about it. Yeah, standard work will be blocked, but cosplay isn't. Although it does still do blocking, because it does still the same reversing trick that the standard worker does. So that'd be interesting to see how it copes with that when it reverses, because it is an object. Yeah, I apologise for. Well, in a way I do, but in another way, obviously, it is. I always think it's interesting. I mean, you sort of. I've learned a lot from obviously modding as well. You're a veteran player of many years. Yeah, I was right in saying it, but that's exactly what it was trying to sort of do. Was that so? We shall assist. That's nearest now. And obviously, I'm not expecting ever to have a clean sweep where it never says blocked or moans that something's right. Now, I expect that. I just don't expect the level of blocks that I was getting from that session. It was literally every 2 minutes, block. And yeah, I had to keep jumping in the tractor and moving that one off, chopping another tree down because the trees were everywhere and in the way. Now, Cavalier Roy still got trees, and they look beautiful, but look at his placement. We haven't hit a single tree, and yet there are trees on the map. He's just put them back. As a veteran map maker, he's put them back because he knows about these things. Now, it may be that VR modding is not a player and is only a map maker, in which case he's gone for looks. It's beautiful, and it's one of the most beautiful maps I've seen. It is, but it is playable wise, it's not terribly playable. You as a player need to chop trees down and really severely change things yourself to make the map usable. I mean, JM Gaming is a friend, and frequently I would expect to soften the fields on a JM Gaming map. It is just the way things are, and he often gets marked down, and maybe I always wonder if it's that kind of thing that people mark him down for. Now, I don't mind that level, and again, he's a friend as well, so you are going to put up with that kind of sort of thing anyway because he's a friend. But what I'm saying is, I think other people who are not his friend, that he's just another map maker to them, then obviously they're not so, and a lot of people don't consider how much effort goes into map making and modding, and don't always appreciate the effort that map makers and modders actually do. So yeah, whereas I actually really do appreciate this. Let's go and have a look at this that we have now yeah, got. And I love the fact that obviously, yeah, the trees are inside. It is really amazing. So the pigs we're going to do, I would imagine there's a shed load of pigs to do on this as well. I mean, literally, imagine there's a lot. Yeah, all my life, 2,121. Wow. And we know they breed rapidly. So we've now got an additional field, field 153, for us to either extend the, which is not a bad idea. I keep talking about space in the farmyard, so that's not a terrible thing to actually do, I think. Right, so then, keep saying yeah, no, we're going to do them more. We're going to do the chickens too. Especially if we are going Chris factory, so we're obviously going heavily. That is true. Let's take stock of what we're doing. We're obviously doing the oils, we know this, so we're going to do the sunflowers. So this is going to do heavily. We've got the olives going in. We're going to do canola, which we have planted the field of canola, and obviously we're going to do rice oil. Now I've got the rice mod on, so we could actually do that. It's true. Obviously, I'm hoping to buy fields over the winter as well. So we hopefully got quite a lot of that. Sunflower oil as well, which again we did. Have we actually got that in storage? Or did we put it all in the spinach? I think we were just going to sell that. That's a lot. We got an awful lot off that field, really. I'm quite nicely surprised by that. No, it's true that I think that's why I was going to do the luxury desserts. So it looks like we were going to really blow the top off this one. It really, like, very, very production rich. Completely production rich. So at least we've got the straw factory settled down and in. We've got this for selling our stuff. We've got the fields being prepped again, ready for next year. Animals, did we feed them this day? Have we already done that? I mean, I know we could probably... I don't think we need to worry about the food, nor the straw. And reproduction 40. They've just given birth. And, yeah, they're 4 months old. And they are the ones that were born this very day. So really not doing terribly badly at all. We did say we're going to buy more, but I don't know. I think that's... If we're staying here for a while, that's going to really... blow us out the wall quite quickly. So I think we are going to go through till tomorrow morning. Are we going to stick the house down? My little house. No, well, I'm happy with it as it is. I really am. So let's go through till tomorrow morning. And this is where we will really see if we do get away with any glitches. No, it would have done it. I think it was straight away. I think it will be the one that I actually didn't finish. It will be me not concentrating. Well, I was paying more attention because I thought, hang on a minute, isn't the manure box the wrong way? And I thought, oh yes, of course it is, because I was working on one. Oh, very nice. 537120. Brilliant. That is good. Now then. So then, now that is fortuitous. It is. If we're going into potatoes, is it? Oh, it's a 6 meter one as well. This is really expensive. It's 200 grand. So actually, that is amazing. It is. We will buy that. We're not going to do any selling. They're all quite low sort of things. The only thing is that one there is what I'm definitely going to buy that, because it never has anything been more fortuitous than that. Actually, no, we're on euros. We should be on pounds. Yeah, I will sell anything but this is going to be a busy Let's Play, so I don't want to be paying too much attention to that kind of thing, if I'm being honest. So we want actually pounds. At least I noticed at the beginning-ish of the session. Now then, we want to be checking the price on our buffalo milk bottle is January, and you've got to pay attention to this. I'm going to change it, the buffalo milk as well. Yeah, my buffalo milk bottle in the bigger 5,000 litre ones. The butter is yellow too. Again, January, so we're approaching the time. I think I might change my dairy so that, like a lot of the Giants prices, it fluctuates, but the bottom line is also quite reasonable. I think that's what Giants have done, and I'm gonna be lean on the same sort of thing myself. Olive oil is also January at the minute. I haven't changed it, so that too is January. Pig food. Not a lot. Slurry, I think we'll let that grow a little bit more. Yeah, because we really hammered that. We should now start to get it go a bit more. So we're going to leave the fertilizer alone tonight, as in like for this time. So soy super beans is for the crisp factory that we've not put down yet, but we will do. So yeah, wood chips. Oh, January too. So we don't want to be missing that. Sunflowers. Have we? Has that gone straight into the sunflower factory? Surely, is that doing it? Oh, it's a super. Well, we've not switched it on. It is there. Do you know? Seriously, I was going to say. I thought we'd done a harvest. What is this about? So yeah, we have got sunflowers. We switched the olives on as well. Yeah, we have. So yeah, that have we switched the olives on? Gordon Bennett, have we switched the olives on? Olive oil is. Why have we got? Normal. No, that's it. I'm trying to observe the Giants one so that people could do both. And this is the one where I found out that actually you can have your kind of 5,000 litre boxes because you're controlling this and it will do it too, which was quite a big thing. So the olive oil is being made. 5,560. Is that all it's doing? It should be doing an awful lot more with a super. Cycles 336. Times 20, so times 20 really would be 3,307. Should be actually doing a bit better than that. I don't understand why that's not coming through about 7 odd tons. Let's do our normal run. Grab the milk, and we will do one top up. The thing about the Cavalier Roy mats is there is a lot of this, is what I find. I think that I did used to time lapse. At the minute, it's not so. As you get further and further into one of Cavalier Roy's maps, it really does start. 6,000 litres of buffalo milk. We must have left that. There's no way that's 1 month. Yeah, it gets you where you need really big. I'm dragging that along with me. Oh, I've put it back in. That's all right. It'll come back out straight away. Oh, the baby buffaloes. Amazing. Excellent. That's done. So, no, I think we're all right with the food being so high. Do we need anything adding, like, do we need to buy some? Because obviously we made some last time. Do we need any mineral feed? Or probably be all right for the time being. So hay, silage is the one that was being hammered. The hay is not. It's not like this is quite right for some reason. It's a bit odd. Yeah, no, we've looked at that already. So we bought the compactor. So we've got a potato harvester, which is fairly important if you're going into crisps. So we will do that, and we will. Yeah, I think we are. I think we're going to coast and go straight through to December because there's going to be a lot of work soon. How are we doing on our field? Let's see. Oh, there's a lot. There is. We could do with more stone pickers than this, couldn't we? But it's good progress. Definitely good progress. So, yeah, no, there is only those 2 fields. Yeah, because this one's already planted. We are going to be buying up more fields. As I said, that's what I intend to do. But obviously, I'm going to be led by... what we get in the sales for a bit. There's still not got, like... Again, I think maybe 1 more tractor. Or 2 if we got, like, something special we really need. Now, we are looking for headers for the... poplars. I've got poplars on another... Yeah, on another map, and I would like to see that through. So, yeah, we'll leave that one. Right, so let's go through till December morning. And I think we'll probably leave it there for next session, and we're going to like have a real busy one with selling and that. But we should check. I might go through to January if, like, December's a bad idea. That is in, like, the prices are rubbish. That's, yeah, I'll explain a bit better. Oh, and the other thing is, yeah, I'm going to say it all depends on what's happening. Oh, brilliant. Do we need a... No, no, we've got the John Deere. I do like the idea of that though, because it's got the towy thing. Oh, hang on, have we got a normal? I know we've got a corn. I know we have. Titan forage, corn header. Yeah, I knew we'd got the corn header. I'm not sure. Lizard potato header. That lizard new vegetable harvester. Ah, that must be up at the shop. Flatbed condor endurance, beautiful bit of kit. Yeah, the lizard condor, not the yeah. Well, it's still got its things you can see really. Grimmy compactor, which we've just bought. Large trailer. So no, we haven't. So really, that would actually be perfect. Look at the price on that. It is amazing, and that thing will definitely cope with a 60-meter header. Yeah, we're not going anything bigger than that. Well, standard brands, yes. Main colour, we want to go John Deere. It makes sense, really. No, that's a bit bright, the neon. I've looked at it and I thought, oh my life, that is a bit. Yeah, John Deere green. And the thresher. I think we'll do the thresher. John Deere. No, the thresher John Deere. Why am I not? Yeah. Yeah, I think the black with that'll be absolutely fine. Yes, indeed. That's an absolute bargain. We've got the... Yeah, we're picking it up with ours. So the mover, that would clear us out, but it is a big tractor, literally. Mind you, we've already got the others, and it was an awful lot better value than that. I wouldn't mind it, but it's not a very good sort of thing. Now then, the other thing is the sales where you can do your scanning for stuff. I don't think we've got a slurry spreader, have we? Although we're doing things for once with our slurry, so I don't know that. Yeah, and we're not producing our own digest state. So, do you know, on this Let's Play, it probably isn't a terribly good thing. Now, let's have a look at the sale. We could sell it. We could sell it. That is definitely true. That's not a bad idea. Oh, we've got options, and I never saw them. We should lessen what we did, but it already was a very, very big thing. So let's have a look. We got this one. Oh, okay, thank you. That's very much saved. Just as I'm pressing enter. So, fantastic. Oh, that's right. We've got the other Pilatus as well. And the potato header and the pickup as well. So, really amazing. I'm not sure. I think that's right where we need to be, but we'll try and get right next to it. Might be looking. Fantastic. Excellent. I don't think we made an awful lot from that because of the options, but that's not bad. So, yeah, this is not too terrible. I think we will grab the Pilatus. No, we can't grab that. That's too... Yeah, we'll grab that header at some of the time, or at least run this across. Yeah, because of all the things this is a real favourite of mine, the Pilatus. It sort of suits, especially English maps where there's normally an issue. The one thing is my harvester. It doesn't suit all English maps. Yeah, it's I'm gonna have to work. Oh, I'm working on a trailer. That's a point. Can we see the trailer? It may or may not work. It's a project. Yeah, and yeah. That's it. Can we see it? Is it? It should still be in flatbeds. It will look peculiar. I will warn you in advance for those who are easily. Harvester trailer. How does it appear? Oh no, we have issues. Okay. I did wonder if the game would not cope with it because the way everything is right, it's got two sets of stuff. Which let's have a look. This is probably going to throw up some real. Validate AI agent attachments. Value void type value class. Okay, so let's not buy that. We might actually crash the game if we did that. So yeah, but a lot of work still to do. It might not be possible to do it. What I was trying to do some special for English maps, and I was trying to think of how I could possibly. But the thing is, it is a bit like I was saying about map makers. every single modder has got to work within the framework of the game. It cannot be stretched. The limitation is the game. So how Giants have created the game and what you can do, you've got to work within that. But as a modder, I'm a new modder. I'm trying to work out what those rules are and what the limitations are. But the only way you can do that is by challenging those limitations and see, can I like overcome them and like do something, you know, like, can I sort of like make it work, and how far can I sort of get, what can I do to get away around this, yeah, not to so these are all things I'm learning. Right, I think we've already got one Pilates in there, haven't we? But it's room for another. It's a big shed, that is, actually. So we have now 2. I was saying this. It is. I mean, I know we had just had a class, but it was expensive. The bonus wasn't too good. Whereas the bonus on this was amazing for how big the 400 horsepower. And we could obviously upgrade it. Again, I seem to be getting an awful lot of fence. I've never ever in all my years of Farming Simulator got so many fence, and on all the Let's Plays. I mean, I like it, but what I mean is, it seems to be highly favoured, the fence. And again, I'm not really complaining. I'm just explaining, really. But yeah, right. Oh, excellent timing. Do we? No, I think the field I've like bought that was for the horses. I think we'll keep it. I'm not sure it's almost expansion to the farmyard, because we're literally really already sort of almost going to overspill into this soon because we've got that much going on. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now then, prices before any snow hits. We've done that. Yeah, we're happy with the feed level. Oh, it's nearly filled. That's because we've got a lot of spare stuff in the storage, which we will need to actually, yeah, we can't like, yeah, so that's all we've got. And the milk is up to 6,000 litres, so that is daily. Manure 224, slurry 131, so we can now do our run. But what I'm really interested in, because I can do a bit of that, is prices. Yeah, the prices. Are we? Oh, we are. So although it is January, it's actually ready now. So we've got a lot of buffalo milk bottled. We could sell milk, but we're not. Are we making standard milk bottled? Why would we be doing that? We're not. That is a bit odd. Why have we got 3,000? Well, perhaps we did it one day and we didn't realise. It is possible. It is possible that we did do that. It's definitely not ticked. We might have done it like one time, definitely. So this, what else? Yeah, so that is all butter too, and the buffalo mozzarella. Oh, 2,000. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised because this is a super. It's not your normal sort of standard one. So yeah, guar beans are happy, so that's good too. Diesel. 5,000 litres. Did we do that ourselves and put it in? I can't remember. Olive oil. Oh, olive oil too, of course. Yeah, now that it's not doing a lot of olive oil. For saying that's the second month and it should be 7,000 litres, that should be 15,000 litres. So that's not, it needs turning up a little. That's not working how I thought it would be. Soy super bean is, we're not trying to sell them, but yeah, they are like, and then obviously the spinach. I was gonna go and do the luxury desserts, but we have got that in another Let's Play. Not just that, we've only got spinach. So if we're going oil rich, oil barons, and we're going into crisps, I think we'll keep it there. I do. And now, do we need the crisp factory? Does it need oil? I was thinking about this. Now that is not good yet. Yeah, so that might go up a little higher for tomorrow, so that one we're not touching. So next session, and also, yeah, we've got the straw basket and the straw. Have we not switched all of the straw factory on? No, we didn't, because it wasn't actually. No, we have. We've not got any water in there. That's what we were going to do. Yeah, it was. So let's get this done now. That's the one thing I'm going to start doing right now. And we have a tractor over there. Let's enter you as well, and we'll grab the other one and stick the water in that. Straw factory, I believe, is what we're after. So actually, we don't want a tractor over here. We've done this side of it. It's the one over the back. So yeah, John. Oh no, he's not really, not truthfully, the best option for that. So yeah, tanker. That's the milk one. Now, for this kind of water, potable water, we're not really trying to drink this, so it wouldn't really matter if we used the slurry tanker for once. Yeah. I think we will put a tap right by this because it does make sense. Oh, we did actually fill this. Oh, okay, well, let's do it. I was going to do this anyway, so no wonder we were so low with the slurry because we'd actually already filled it. Do this. It's obviously, strange enough, the fertiliser business. It's one of the few times I've actually done it, so we do really need it. Let's get this done, and then we're going to grab some water. We may as well actually grab this some water while we're right next to that actually does store water. Keep forgetting, yeah. It's I keep catching it. I've got to be a bit more gentle and remember that it's a long vehicle, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know he'd let me get away with it, but we'll tip this in, but we'll put a tap, and I'm just gonna like completely fill it. It does not take long with this. I think we'll leave it till next. So, do we do the? I think we'll do the animals for like, yeah, like I know we could sort of coast a little, but I don't want it to. This is the whole point of like me trying to do like at least one a day. Don't mind occasionally if you do. Oh, I like that one. Manure is certainly. I suppose a muck spreader. It looks like we're getting more manure than slurry. Water. Yeah, no, it is the front. I keep forgetting. Stick a tap down then. We will do it over that side, I think, so that we can choose. Well, it's got such a good range on it, really. You could almost stick it a long way away. But we're not going to. So I should say about that, and I reckon we'd still get away with it. We'll see. I'd always like to find these things out by placing one time where you just place it to see, you know, is that within range, that far away, and then you know for the future. Yeah, we need to like get both ends right, don't we? Like going backwards to fill, but also to empty at the same time. Yeah, like that. That should then just do the battle. Because mine fills quickly, it also empties quickly too. It does mean that within a very short amount of time, that's going to be filled. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We've done our slurry run. We do need to now do the trailer full of goodies. Let's grab... Actually, yes, grab the Rabber, because it doesn't really matter about speed. There's lots of jobs where I won't use this, because if I've got to travel halfway across the map, this one's going to be active just around the yard and like around the fields, just directly around this. Also, I mean, they are really good. The one thing I'm going to say with this, like the articulated tractors are brilliant for like doing things that other tractors cannot do. The way that they articulate, like they can go around things that other tractors just cannot possibly do, which is something I really do love about them. We don't have many in the game anymore. I just wish we'd get a faster one. They all seem to be terribly slow, and I'm sure that, I mean, obviously it probably is that the Rabensteiger really is like that. So we want at least one of everything. do nicely. Yeah, I am gonna do a bigger trailer. I've got a big tanker already. We will go lorry at. I usually do on. I've got my 77,777 litre big tanker. So when we need to, we will grab that beast into the fray, and we will have a lorry. We haven't got one yet, have we? It surprised me actually. Yeah. Right, so 1 straw. We also need to do bedding straw too. Yeah, we do need a hay. Yes, I think we need to do bedding straw. Yeah, we do. Definitely. It will be useful if we do. Oh, what? It's amazing how it gets confused with the like dump when obviously it doesn't mean dump straw. No, how come you're giving me the dump mark but I can't dump? That's not helpful. Now we seem to have a lot of hay, and really it should be hammering the hay more than anything else. It seems to be hammering the silage. Perhaps Cavalier Roy's actually changed his mix. It might be that, yeah, just because that's the standard sort of thing, it might be that it's a different mix. Because you can always have more silage than you can hay. It's just that hay normally, you know, well, I mean, what I mean is you can have a lot of silage as well. You could do just silage and hay, I think. It's just that obviously silage is quite a dear commodity, sort of technically, in comparison to straw. Yeah, I need to get on with my modding, but I say I've not felt terribly well. I think I got something. I've got to be honest. I really do think this time I'd actually got some sort of bug. Because my get up and go, now there are some horrible bugs going around, my get up and go just got up and went, and I felt, it was really difficult to get on with. I carried on at work, and that obviously didn't help either, because I really should have had time off, but you know, like, it's a bit of a strange position. The IT manager is on annual leave for personal reasons, and that meant that I knew that I'd got to step up, as in like, because there's only me, and my other colleague has just returned to work from long-term sick, so he's not firing on all 4 cylinders either, which means that I'm the one that has to. He's not even working full-time, he's only working part-time 3 days out of the 5, so I'm the one that's left. There's only me like holding the fort, which means I can't really let the company down and like not turn up to work whether I feel like it or not. So it's been a bit one of those strange situations. Right, so then we could have, no, we can't leave it there. We've got to always remember robots. Always remember, leave him plenty of space. We will definitely go into sheep though, which also means we're going to go into some. I think we'll go rope factory. It's very lucrative. I'm not going to go into clothes, just go into rope, and we'll just like go super straight away, so that we're like literally throwing all of the wool at this many. I think this is also going to be a big one, I think 2,000 or something like that. Why can I not see anywhere? Oh, we've not bought it, that's why. No, we haven't. Right, so we're going to leave that, because this coming session we are literally going to be doing a lot of buying and selling, and we will use you, John Deere, as our. Yeah, you're going to be the one to carry that trailer, which you can actually do that nicely. Yeah, I feel we're going to have to choose his jobs wisely, because he's not really the biggest thing, but yeah, we'll get the Senebogan out, and we'll get some. Let's get this lot out of the road as well. Let's clear the decks. Give a bit of room. And yeah, let's grab the milk as well, because that also was filled. I always think this should pop a bit sooner, but yeah, obviously it won't, but I always do think. So this is a 12,000 litre tanker. Makes me feel quite happy that, obviously, because mine's an awful lot bigger than that, as well as an awful lot faster. But hey ho, it is what it is. So, well, patience is a virtue, and we need to learn it. Right, so then, that is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, we have done quite a lot of work. We've, like, literally de-stone picked our fields. Let's just grab that. And actually, I don't think I turned the lime on, did I? So, yeah, nearly another 1,928. So, we will definitely, as I say, through the winter, especially I would imagine, what we've got to sell is actually quite a lot, which we can actually have a look at what that is actually telling us we are got on hand. We are going to... Yeah, I have adjusted. I did threaten. I've adjusted the self-marketing from 50% bonus to 33% bonus so that it's... I didn't want it to be too generous. I'm trying to play on hard economy. I'm not trying to sidestep the bullet of hard economy by, like, just doing a production or a self-marketing that to sidestep the hard and make it straight into normal again. That was never the thing, but obviously the self-marketing is a genuine thing. It's something that I really always intended in doing FS22, but the ones that were there, or I don't think I understood them properly, whereas mine's just simple. It's just a bonus, simple as. I don't need to muck around with anything or understand anything. It's just 33% bonus, so everything we sell there is 33% more than everywhere else, which is just cutting out the middleman, which is true. That's not a terrible thing, right? Let's just switch that actually on. The mini self-sufficiency, lime from stone. We will need a bit of water, which we've got a bit in already. So, yeah, that's going to produce a little bit of lime. We've got 32 tons anyway, so yeah, it's just going to top it up a little bit more, which is not too terrible either. Excellent. Stick that away, actually. So there's definitely room for more stone pickers, definitely. Yeah, we could probably do the team of two, so if we... Oh, I doubt very much you're going to get another night. You may, but... Oh, we'll leave that just tucking under like that. Yeah, that'll do. It's nearly undercover. It's not too terrible. It's only the arms. Yeah, so that's where we're going to leave it. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.